This is just not my day. It's just not my day. You guys. I cannot. Everything. I mean, like, my whole desk is just soaked in matcha. That's the... It's just not my day. Oh god, it's not my day. It's not my week. I mean, the debut was fun. No, don't get me wrong. The debut was fun, but the last moment, I was just about to start streaming. I was just about to start the stream, and I knocked like my matcha like over the whole desk, and it just went like. Oh, thanks. Oh, this is exactly what I needed. Oh my god. Why? Get back to normal. God. Icon. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi, tis me. Yeah, if you're new here, hi, I'm FEARSONA, and you can call me Sona. I'm your friendly neighborhood true crime VTuber, here to give you full body chills. And I guess, yeah, it's myself, just matcha disc. You broke her back again. Oh my god. You guys are brave. You guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. Matcha everywhere. Matcha everywhere. Wait, I have to like move the... Well, okay, oh, this is... I have to move myself, but matcha everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, but this is us washing the... No, seriously. No, I'm not kidding. Seriously, I was just like... I was just about to start the stream, and then I knocked it over, and I was like, no, please don't do this to me, no. Yeah, but I did it. And then I had to just like, in panic, just please clean, please don't smell like matcha. It still smells like matcha. It's yeah, it smells like matcha. It's just that's how it is. Yeah, okay. So yeah, hi. Is everything safe? Yeah, no, everything's safe. I was just, yeah, like I just spilled it all over my desk, like not on the keyboard. Luckily not on the keyboard, not on the trackers, not on like anything else on my phone or anything. So that's okay. It's all good, but yeah, unfortunately, I had to delay my stream for 30 minutes while I was, I mean, I guess 15 minutes while I was like cleaning this whole mess, because it's yeah, it was, that's something. Wait, can I change my camera? Where do I change my camera? No, wait, I wanted to change, oh, maybe not. Hi. Also, you don't want to, like, I was figuring out how to sit myself down, and I didn't. Guys, that's why it's half body. That's why I'm sitting down, like sitting down. Hey, I can finally do this. Oh my god. Sitting down. I'm like sitting, but I'm not sitting. Like I mean, I can show it to you guys, but it's gonna be like horrible. Wait. I'm kind of melted. I'm sort of like melted into the chair. Yeah, just ignore, you know, like I'm just melted into the chair. It's okay. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I'm good. But yeah, I unfortunately couldn't sit myself down. I have to figure it out, because like when I have, you know, full body tracking, for some reason, like it just doesn't. Oh, why? Muzzle tough. Hi. Okay, maybe I can put, oh yeah, I can put my arms down. Okay. You mean your legs face through the chair? Yes, my legs face through the chair. I have melted into the chair officially. So that's yeah, that's how it is. Okay. Yeah, so today we're this is just, well, it is a creepy stream. I'm gonna be showing you guys some creepy photos with even more disturbing backstories. Like some of them are, wow. I mean, some of them you probably know the photos. So like Jeff the Killer or the Teletubbies photo, like the creepy photo. Some of them are, you know, the backstory is even more disturbing than the photo itself. So that's what we're gonna be watching today. But before, I just wanted to kind of chat, you know, like I just wanted to chat with you guys, just, you know, calm myself down after the debut stream, because it was fun. Like I loved it. The debut was super fun. I'm sorry, I did not realize, by the way, that's gonna be a surprise to some, but I did not realize that the last two songs during the karaoke stream, you know, the karaoke thank you oh Jesus guys, but I am broken now. Did not realize that the last two songs, you know, like during the karaoke stream, like they didn't actually play. I thought they did play. They did not play. It was just a cappella, and I was like, oh, that sounded awkward. Because I was like messing up the lyrics and stuff. It's fine. Also, Mazel Tov. Wait, is that? Oh, come on, don't do this to me. Sorry, I have to. Alright, that's fine. Just trying to like readjust. Wait, okay. Can I like somehow? Because my elbows are acting weird, but I guess it's fine. Oh, I wonder if. Yeah, no, it's okay. I kind of was wondering if. Wait, okay, I'm gonna try something. And but yeah, thank you so much, you guys. I would like to say special thanks to my my moderators for modding the stream yesterday. It was kind of crazy, but yeah, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for handling that, and thank you everyone for behaving. You know, like you guys were behaving. I mean, most of the time. Most of the time, I think there were some situations like that with the commands, like you guys went crazy with the commands. Today the commands are actually off finally, because yeah, it was kind of crazy. I didn't want to cause like too much mess, too much chaos today, so the commands are off today. It's just like today the interactions are for as you saw, like it's for super chats and it's for memberships. Wait, let me read the membership, because yippee, that was from Gone Puppy. Gone, thank you so much for being a member for 33 months. Amazing. And then I had a super chat from Joshua, RIP matcha latte. Thank you. Yeah, RIP. I had like, it was a whole cup, an entire cup of matcha latte, and it just went whoosh, just whoosh, the whole desk, just wah. Dude, everything smells like matcha now. Everything, not even matcha, like not even matcha. Everything smells like matcha latte. So I'm like, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to clean that up. Like after the stream. Well, anyway, I'm so glad I'm not too late today. Hey, Star Song, I'm super glad to see you here. I know, like, it's okay. Like if you were late yesterday, like yesterday we, you know, like there was a lot of things happening. I might have, you know, I was trying to set everything up and trying to like operate everything. So I definitely missed a lot of super chats. So, and a lot of just chat messages too. Isn't that good for you? Is it though? I don't think it is. I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not sure if it's that good for you. Oh god. No, because it just smells. I have to, like, now it smells okay, because now it smells like matcha, but I think I have to wash a lot of stuff, like my desk mat, everything. Like, yeah, I have to, that has to go into the washing machine. My trousers, like my bottoms. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna show you guys because I'm in my underwear, essentially. No, I'm not. I changed my pants. I'm in a different outfit, but yeah. But my trousers were just kind of yeah. They were literally, you know, they were literally covered in matcha. They're wet, so I had to Yeah, I had. Well, I mean, no. Well, yeah, like, the actual pants are just covered in matcha, so like, because I spilled it, so it's like. Also, Bacon, thank you so much. Don't you want your desk / room smelling like matcha? This is like a very fitting. God, readjust. Come on. Okay, this is a very fitting super chat reaction. Or super chat interaction. Yeah, no. Normally, no. Normally, yes. If the room smelled like matcha, like fresh matcha all the time. But it's not. It's not gonna smell like fresh matcha all the time. It's gonna start smelling like weird after a while. Also, why? Wait. Yeah, okay. Wait. Is that it? It would be great to. Is it gonna be just? I guess it's okay. Yeah. So today we have a couple of things. Well, I mean, we have a couple of announcements, and then we're gonna have a couple of very scary videos. Here's Anna. I got you another matcha latte. Oh, oops. Wow, thanks. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why am I so twisty? Ah, okay. Okay, we're good. Hi. Oh, it's so weird. It's so fun too. Although I have to. Oh wait. Let me check something. This is gonna be Ben. Oh no. But it's okay. I understand. Thank you so much for stopping by to join the stream. Let me check something because I'm kind of like curious. I'm switching one of my wrist trackers to my hand to see if it works because I transferred my my ankle trackers to my elbows just to see if it's does that work? No, it doesn't. Never mind. It's not. It doesn't work like that. See, I thought I was sneaky. I thought I cracked the code. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why? Kept you waiting, huh? Big boss. Venom Snake, thank you so much. But also, why are you guys spilling more water and more matcha? Actually, because let me try to see if I can. Is this it? No, that's gift membership. That's Mini Mothman. This should be like. Okay, this should be Mothman, yes. I wanted to change the water thing. Also, Danny, thank you so much. Seal in the VOD. Gotta go. No worries, Danny. Thank you. Jesus, thank you so much for breaking me. Jesus, why? Readjust. Okay. I haven't slept since last night. Yeah, same. Sorry you spilled your matcha latte, Sona. I'm so sorry that I was late. That's what I'm sorry about. I'm so sorry, you guys. Thank you so much for waiting. Okay, let me see. Which one is this? Viewpoint, body random. What is that? Oh, this is the one. Oh, this is the cursed one. Okay, that's the cursed one. I'm gonna disconnect the water one. The water interaction, because I kind of wanted to have like different things. Like, I don't know, like sticker, like something like this. Oh, yay! Or, I think the other one is YouTube chat received. No, this is, what is this one? Oh no, that's the Mothman. You guys can toss the Mothman. I leave the Mothman tossed. Leave the Mothman active. I'm leaving that one active, but I wanted the super chat to actually cause a coffee. Yeah, drink. See, this is what I wanted. Yeah, this is what I wanted. I want the cup. Like whenever someone super chat, like I wanted a cup to kind of be yeeted at me and hit me. Wait. Oh, that's milestone message. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Well, don't be broken. Ah? Why? It's kind of strange that it kind of breaks my back. Yeah, whatever. It's okay. Okay, well. Okay, so let's talk about the debut. You guys, I hope that you had a good time. I hope that everyone had a good time. Everyone had fun. I think, and I hope that you guys like the new design. I absolutely love it. Like the design is so great. I think it really reflects my my content and just I think my personality too, like very well. Not to mention the mini Mothman here with me. Poor Sona, she's too old and her back is breaking. Listen here. I might be 90, but I'm still fresh. I'm still very fresh, so yeah. Okay. It's a great design. I really love it. Your 3D model does look beautiful. Thank you so much, Alberto. I really, really love the new design. I really love the, like, how it came out, how it turned out. You know, like, I think I worked on it, like, I worked on the very rough design, like the idea and the design for a long time, and then I was looking for a perfect artist to kind of bring it to life, right? Like to finish the design, to make it a little bit more, you know, polished. And Komori-san was amazing. And they did such an amazing job with the design, with the you know, finishing touches, and just to put it together, right? So that's amazing. And not to mention, yeah, like the 3D modeler. Oh my god, like this is look at this, like how beautiful is this? Someone commented that the model is beautiful, but the hands creep them out. That my hands are, you know, long and my fingers are long. Yes, they're supposed to be long. That's the point. Because I need my claws. I need my claws to be this long because I'm catching bad guys and cryptids, and I'm investigating the darkest corners of the internet. I need to dig with something. I need these hands. I need these claws to be digging through the darkest corners of the internet. Yeah, that's literally what they're for. Looking sharp as hell with sharp hands. Hey, yeah. Very good for ending things. Yes. Very good. Listen, I have to defend myself if I'm attacked on the darkest corners in the darker corners of the internet, and also I have to like dig through the rabbit holes. Dig down the rabbit holes, you know, like these babies have function. These babies have a purpose. If this channel has taught me anything, is that not all of them will. Wait. What was it? Not all of them will. What's I like the claws. Yeah. See, that's great. I like hearing that. Yeah. Also, I also wonder, do you plan on getting this 3D model, 2D VTuber model? Maybe. Like, I don't know. Like for now it's 3D. I think I want to focus on that because there's just so much more flexibility with that. I don't think I'm gonna need the 2D VTuber for this model. I don't think so. I think it's gonna stay a 3D model, and it would be nice. Yeah, it would be nice. Maybe along the way, but I just don't know if that's necessary. You know, if it's really necessary. Like I think now VTubing is evolving even more, and now since like the body tracking is accessible to everyone, I think I might just stay 3D. There's just so much more that I can do with it. You know, like I can actually stand up. Well, I mean not now, but I can stand up overall, and I can move and yeah, like as long as I figure it out and just polish it up and you know, like try to make it a little bit smoother, you know, like I figure out the logistics or the functions in Warudo, and like how to and the body tracking a little bit better, I think it's gonna be you know, in the future maybe. Yeah, like in the future maybe. For now I'll, you know, focus on getting this one polished, and then, well, I mean the movements polished, and then getting new outfits for this one, and just using this model. Not to mention, I like I like my 2D, you know, Life 2D one, the pink hair one. That one's gonna still appear, you know, that one's still gonna come back. Whenever I have to, like, maybe travel somewhere and I want to stream, but my laptop isn't really powerful enough. I mean, it is powerful, but I don't know if it's powerful enough for the 3D stuff. So I might still use the old kind of 2D model, right? Like the pink hair. So that one's not going away. That one, yeah. Not all. Wait. So, Undead Karina Gamer, Ocarina, not Karina, Jesus Christ. Undead Ocarina Gamer says, not all people in their 20s will know how things will change in their 30s. Or another comment. Oh, that one, yes. Oh yeah, you know, yeah, not everyone knows. I don't think any of us know. Love the model. Noir Jones, thank you so much. Oh my god, thank you guys so much for tuning in for this, like, 3D after party chatting with me and Mini Mothman. The model is amazing, Sona. Thank you so much. And I love the model. You feared me, my love. Hey. Well, new fear unlocked. I think there's the neon sign. Oh god, you guys can't see it. Wait. Yeah. New fear unlocked. Look at that. This is where we are today. New fear unlocked. Let me go back to my... Yeah, okay. I think this is fine. Wait. Oh. Is that... Because I wanted my microphone to be kind of in the shot. Or not. Or not. I mean, yeah, it could be. Could be in the shot. It's fine. Wait. Can it readjust? Yeah, it can. Ah, yeah, here we go. We're readjusted. Okay, great. Ah, right. Yeah, but yes, and my fear is Sona. New fear every day. But yeah, like, I'm gonna remind you guys that I've also launched my first ever official merch store. So if you want to check it out, it's on Uwo Market uwomarket.com/collections/FEARSONA. The link is in the description under this video, so like down there. And you guys can check it out. There's also a giveaway going on through VazGG. So I'm collaborating with VazGG to give away a gaming monitor, gaming screen. It's still going on until 11th of July. So July 11th, that's when the winner is being chosen. You guys can check it out as well. Magnificent 3D model. Well, thank you. Only time will tell, since throughout human history, younger people think 30 plus is old. 30 plus is not old. It maybe used to be considered old, like old, or middle-aged, because, you know, like, the standards were different. I think people were getting married much earlier. People were having children much earlier, right? Like, you were 16 or something. I don't know. Like, I've been watching a lot of Bridgerton, but you were 16 or however much, 15, 16, and you were like, oh well, now it is time. It is time, my daughter, to choose your husband. You know, that kind of thing. So yes, you know, people were getting married much earlier, they were having children much earlier, and they were just grown-ups much earlier. Now and then later it was like, okay, well, by 20, 21, 22, whatever, like, oh, that's when you get married and that's when you have kids, like early 20s. And now it's just not the case, right? Like, now it's like, in your 20s, I don't know, you still live with your parents. You don't fucking know what you're gonna do. You have no idea if you want to get married, if you want to have kids. I think people are just kind of figuring out things a little later. And I think it's too early. Well, you know, yeah, like, standards change. just, or trends change, standards change, people's you know, like people just want to figure out adulthood, you know, a little bit, just have a little more time to figure this out. And listen, I'm a 90s baby. Have I figured out adulthood? No, absolutely not. I haven't. I still don't know what the fuck am I doing, and that's how it's gonna be for a while. But you know, it's not a bad thing. It's not a, you know, it's just different. It's just different. It's every generation is different, right? Like we just have different reality than the previous generation, and the next generation is gonna have a different reality than we do. So yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully we, like, I'm kind of bundling myself up with, right, like well, I mean, we're kind of like, oh, 20 people in their 20s and 30s have different reality than people in their like 40s, 50s right now, or 60s. It's just different, right? I am fixing up my, well, no, I would say like 40s, 20s, 40s, 30s, and 40s. Like that's kind of like I'm bundling up there. Okay, well, that's sort of same-ish. Oh, maybe not. Maybe like 30s, 40s, same reality. 20s and teens, obviously different. We differ. We're the same in certain aspects, and we're different in certain aspects. I would say 50s, 60s. Those people are the generation that kind of got married in like 20s ish, maybe like 40-year-olds also. I don't know, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's fine with me. Hey, as I've said before, to my fam, I got to learn to take care of myself before I can take care of someone else. Oh, absolutely. That's a very smart, you know, very mature take. Yes, you have to, you know, preferably, ideally, you have to be able to take care of yourself before you can take care of another human being, because that's, you know, I think that's for the best, right? Like you always have to think about what's best for this other life that I might bring to the world, right? Like, oh, you know, well, I mean, you should think about like, okay, well, I want this new life to be taken care of, to be well taken care of, and to have a roof over their head and food and yeah, like to just be safe and healthy. Lifespan was shorter back then. Oh, that's another thing. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, like there were the cultural aspects, right? Like cultural expectations. So expectation that, oh, you know, people just got married in their teens or 20s, but also, well, I guess teens in that sense, and teens. But then at the same time, yeah, lifespan was shorter. Now we live until 100. You know, some people live over 100. So yeah, everything changes. 15 was an adult at the time. Yeah, absolutely, yes. Hey, is that James and Harry and Gordon too? I am delighted to meet such famous engines. Hello? What's happening? What's happening? No, okay. So, wait, why am I like this? Why? Funny, ancient Greece young adults was 25-year-olds. Interesting. Well, I mean, now young adults are also, I would say 20s, 30s. That's still like young adult. Then 40s-ish begins to be like, okay, well, the adult, mature, or I don't know, is 40s. See, 40s is not even middle-aged yet. Because technically, if we live until 100, then middle-aged is 50. See how it changes? Yeah, before it was like, oh, you know, 30s was like, oh my god, dear, a spinster. Okay, young adult is 1839. Fine, yes. I would say 1845. But what do I know? I'm a grandma. I'm from the generation that is right now 90. Because why not? Oh, I'm like spinning around. Because I'm spinning on my chair a little bit. Oh no! Oh no, but this chair doesn't spin. Shit. I have to, I think I have to like find a chair that spins. And yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm like spinning on my chair. Like I'm trying to like, oh, I'm just kind of like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow. I don't know why. This is kind of fun. Ah. Wait, so why is my... Oh, okay, no, it's fine. No, we're good, we're good. Kind of like an office worker. Oh yeah. Whee! Wait, can I like spin? Okay, I can probably like spin around in my chair and it's gonna be super weird because like... Bye! Bye! Oh, it's so strange. It's so weird because, yeah, because I'm technically like, oh, it's supposed to be like, oh, I'm sitting in the chair, but it's not. I'm not. I'm like melted in the chair. I've merged. I have merged with the chair. Wait, okay, I have to fix my. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, so, what else do we have? What else was I going to talk about? There's a couple of things that I was going to talk about and I completely forgot, so that's that. I did want to talk about something. Fuck, I forgot. Oh yeah, no, like I just wanted to mention the merch stuff because it's beautiful. I am so happy with how it came out, how it turned out. You guys might have seen it on Twitter. I did post it. This is the oh shit, thank you for a copy. Sona's gonna need chair tracking too. I think I'm gonna need chair tracking, yes. I think I can actually work it out. I think there's like a way to work it out, or I can just, I don't know. No, like I kind of want my chair to spin around, so I have to like somehow make it work. But I think there's a way. I think actually there's a way in Warudo to make it work. So I'll try to make that work. In the meantime, you guys, this is my my oh fuck, wait, I have to like try to readjust it. Readjust. Okay. So here's my merch. Wait. Muzzle tough. And why? Okay. It's good. It's fine. I think it's fine. Whatever. But yeah, you can see the merch right here next to me, and there is a hoodie. There are keychains with the mini Mothman, with my little mini Mothman on my shoulder. You can get a keychain that shows his front, or you can get a keychain that shows his behind, and it's, you know, that's pretty fun, isn't it? I'm going to buy it with my summer money. Hey, do you have stickers? Yes, I do have stickers actually. This is actually the sticker, the mini Mothman set of stickers where you can get the front, back, and side sticker. The keychains are only front and back. There's no side view, side view sticker. But there's also a cap with my little symbol that is actually featured. So the cap is here. And this symbol is actually featured in, well, everything, but it's right here in this room. Wait, it's in the room with us right now. Let me see. Let me turn around. Spin it around. You spin right. Oh shit. Wait, let me see. Ta-da-da! See, you can see it right here. That's the symbol. So this is the symbol that you actually get. On the, it's also on the so the symbol that you can see here. Wait, this where is it? Which hand is it? Fuck. Oh, it's this hand. Okay, I can't point at it, but this symbol right here. Wait, this. Oh, stop it, you. Oh, this here. Meow. Okay, so this symbol is in, it's featured in, oh, hi, hello. So it's actually featured in my, my merch. You can actually see it on the hoodie. Ba-da-da. Look at that. So this is the front of the hoodie, right? Like the symbol is actually like little symbol at the front, the very front of the hoodie. And then you can also see it, you know, featured on the cap, the little cap. Okay, let me not cover this, actually. Da-da-da. Yeah, so you guys can check it out if you would like to. And I also have to, man, I really have to like work on this. I really have to work on the like readjusting of the calibration. You got some keychain too. I do have keychains. There's like a couple of keychains. There are the tags, the long tags. So the long tags here, right next to the cap. You can see it right next to the cap. But yeah, there are long tags, and then there are mini Mothman keychains. So there's quite a few things. There's a t-shirt, and there's also a desk mat with yours truly, with this design, the current design. I'm definitely gonna get it. Well, thank you so much. The mercs looks cool. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, I wanted it to be like, you know, less well, I mean, it still has my artwork, you know, like it still has the artwork, and it still features my character, but I think it looks pretty nice overall. It's not as like anime-esque, it's more like manga. I guess it's like the artwork is in the manga style. So it's a little more, I don't know, like a little less colorful, but still pretty vibrant. And yeah, I hope you guys like it. Is it gonna be limited time? Well, I think currently like in the long run, I'm planning to, I hope that it can stay forever, like it can stay, you know, unlimited. But right now, I think it's set to 30 days to reach a goal of like sales to continue this merch. So but yeah, for now I think it's like set to 30 days, but I think most likely it's gonna stay. But you know, you guys can check it out. And what else? Bacon says, I'm probably gonna get some of the smaller items soon, particularly the keychain stuff, then eventually the sweatshirt and desk mat. That's wonderful. Thank you so much for, yeah, like absolutely start with the keychain if you want a little something, like a little trinket to, you know, or yeah, like, or the tag is great. The little tag is great. Like the long tag, oh my god, like it really is nice. I have to like, because I haven't, you know, I've been busy with the debut, but I'm gonna be ordering the merch for myself too. Okay. What else? What do we have? What was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about something else. There was one more thing before we jump to the actual, like the video watching. So if not enough is sold, it gets limited. Yeah, pretty much. Like I think it's gonna be okay, but yes, essentially if not enough is sold, then it is limited. If enough is sold, then it's gonna, you know, it's gonna continue, it's gonna stay. But, you know, we'll see. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be okay. And if it's limited, then it's limited. That's completely fine, you guys. I never want you guys to, like, I don't want to pressure you guys to buy the merch. I'm just saying, like, hey, it's there. It looks cool. If you want it, it is up for grabs, you know, for the next 30 days for now. And later it might extend. Do you also have to pay, or do they give it to you for free? No, yeah, I think I have to pay. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure I have to pay too. Yeah, no, like I'm paying too. And it would be nice if you hit your goal with it so that it can stay. Well, thank you. Yes, I hope so. I think it's gonna be okay, but hey, if it's not, it's not. It's fine. You know, like I'm just happy that I can like, yeah, because it's, you know, like I provide my design, right? But I still have to pay for, like, oh, if I want to buy it for myself, you know, I still have to get the, you know, pay for the hoodie, the product, right? Oh fuck, I just looked at it and everything has a bar underneath it. Yes, it does. So it has to be like filled out within 30 days. I suppose. So I suppose I wasn't sure. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe, or maybe it's like a different indicator. I'm not sure. Like that's what it seems. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. What do we have? So like, okay. Before we jump to the video, I just wanted to talk about how how this week is gonna go. So tomorrow, I will be on Twitch. I'm gonna be playing Uma Musume. Because it got released on Steam and I can play it. Even though it's so weird to see it, it's very strange to see that this game is trending right now. You know why? Because I played it like 3-4 years ago. I was playing it on my phone because it came out in Japan, and you know, I just kind of installed it because I played it like, I think it came out like 4 years ago, 2021 or 2022 in Japan. So I actually did play it in Japanese, and so I know everything. I know, you know, like the horses and the girls, but they're actually based on actual horses, like race horses. And like the biggest troll is like Gold Ship, because the horse was apparently a huge troll and just derpy. He was like great, as in like, oh, he could have been great. He could have nailed every single race because his body was apparently like super great for racing. But at the same time, this horse was just a huge troll, and if he didn't want to run, he wouldn't run, and he would just be like, yeah, you know, I don't feel like running. I feel like fucking around, and so I'm not gonna win this race. Yeah. Urara is the cutest loser. She's the best bean. Oh yeah, isn't she the one that always loses, and her stats are like horrible? Because the horse was also horrible. Like the horse was just not good at like racing. I do like a couple of them. I like the Mejiro McQueen. She's technically the fun fact is that Mejiro McQueen, so the girl in one of the characters, the actual racehorse was Gold Ship's grandmother. So Mejiro McQueen was the grandmother she was the mother of Gold Ship's mom, and Gold Ship's mom was like, I don't remember, like I think it was like Point Flag, and then the father was Stay Gold, and yeah, like the McQueen Kachow. Yeah, that's the name of the racehorse, Mejiro McQueen, and she's Gold Ship's grandmother. And then I also like Air Groove. That's another horse. That's another girl, like, or the racehorse that was pretty cool. And yeah, there's a couple of them. There's definitely a couple of them, but he definitely would have run the track in reverse. Oh yeah. Gold Ship was just crazy. Apparently, it was just like he would just kick his racer, or he would just kick around his, like, the people around him, just because like he was just fucking around or something. And that's why like Gold Ship animation, like whenever she wins in the game, whenever she wins a race and she's number one, she kind of like comes at you, she runs at you like the trainer and just kicks you. And that's essentially like, that's apparently what the horse was doing too. What a nice horse. He was just such a troll. Wasn't one breed with one bred with a war horse? I'm not sure, but Gold Ship was a thoroughbred horse. And I know a lot of horse breeds because I used to train horse riding. I trained for about 9 years when I was, from when I was a kid to like late teens. I did train like horse riding and jumping. Fun fact. So I used to be like super into horses, and wow, rich girl, Sona lore? No, that's the thing. Like I wasn't, because there was this, I had like this deal with like a local equestrian club. So I kind of would go there and help out. And they let me like ride for free. And wait, Sona is a horse girl. Can I? Dude, I'm gonna add this tomorrow. There's a surprise that I can add tomorrow to the lore. But yeah, like, like I I found this like equestrian club in my little ass town, or like very remote. I wasn't like competitive or anything. I just did it because I loved it, and I still love horses, and I still love horse riding, and I would love to do it again. It's just not possible. It's not really a thing. I mean, it is a thing, but it's not. It's pretty expensive here in Taiwan. But yeah, I used to ride. I used to jump. And it was really fun. It was really fun. I did go to like horse riding camps so it was like just in the mountains for like fucking 2 weeks. I remember like this one time it was like 2 weeks for like in the mountains, and you used to work at an equestrian club. What the fuck? Fatsuri, thank you so much for joining the membership and just, you know, hitting me with a Mothman. You used to work at an equestrian club. Yeah, like it was more like volunteering. It was more like a deal, like, okay, you know, like just come over, you know, every now and then and, you know, help out with certain things, and we're gonna let you just ride for free, right? So that was because it was expensive. It was also expensive. Like I didn't do, like sometimes it was cheaper, so I could pay a little bit if I wanted to. I like every now and then I would pay, but if I helped out on a certain day, you know, or something, I could actually like use the facility and just kind of ride horses. And yeah, I fell a couple of times. I had my fair share of falls. One time I was literally like the horse was running, the horse was galloping, and it just decided to like, you know what, I don't want to run anymore, so it just stopped. And I fell over like the front. I just went like tumbling. Sounds like a fun hobby. It was great. I loved working with the horses. I loved being around them. They are huge trolls. They are dogs, but like big, and they're just they're great. And I got bitten by a horse too, because the horse I was just like leading it to the stable, and then I was holding my arm, and it just straight up bit me, like kind of on my like not my forearm, but like my like I guess my forearm, like here, and it just pulled my skin so much. I had a huge bruise later, but yeah, it was, I don't remember. I think the horse's name was like I think that horse's name was Fest. I think it was like Fest, like from festival, but Fest. And yeah, they step on. Oh yeah, I got stomped on. My foot was stomped on a couple of times. Who was your favorite horse from that equestrian club? Do I remember? There were a couple, but there was, oh god, I think it was like, I know, Lorca. That was a female horse, and yeah, she was great. So because I used to go there with my friend, and they had those two horses. There was Luna and there was Lorca, and those two horses were like, they grew up together and they were besties. And so like I used to ride Lorca a lot, and my friend would just like go to, you know, like my friend would just we would just ride like both of them. So yeah, we were friends, and then the horses were friends. So that was pretty fun. That's the horse that I remember to this day. But yeah, like she was super nice. And then there were horses that were assholes, like complete assholes, and I mean like super assholes. Like they would throw you off. And did someone I used to bet on horses? No, I just rode a little bit. Like I wouldn't even call it like, oh, I trained for 9 years. No, like not. It wasn't that formal, you know. Just so we're clear, it was more of a hobby. It was more of a recreational riding, and yeah, like here and there, maybe like learning a little bit how to jump, but it wasn't like training, like hard training or anything, or nothing competitive at all. So yeah, it was just a hobby. I really loved it. Okay, I think it's time. I imagine you get hurt less when you ride a horse than you formed a bond with more. Oh yeah, for sure. You know, like there were some falls, but it wasn't bad or anything, and it was still super fun. And well, at least you had I had a lot of fun, and I don't know, like it was just you know what, it was just super nice to interact with the animal, you know, to interact with horses. It was just really nice and very calming and very, I don't know, like I just loved nature and loved like riding out in the forest and just going off and just I don't know, like for 2 hours 3 hours and coming back and be like, oh okay, well, like that was a great ride. So yeah, if you guys ever have a chance to do some horse riding, to ride a horse, maybe like outside in the outdoors. No, I'm not talking about like, oh, you know, inside or within like a space, you know, like do it, just do it, because it's great. Like just if you ride out in the, you know, outside of the stable and like in the wild, it's great. Like in the woods, oh my god, such a great feeling. Okay, I think we're ready. I think we can get to jump to the videos. So the video. And today's video is by Nick Crowley. Oh no, wait, Abyssal Detective. Never mind. Abyssal Detective number 2. So I guess their second channel, or maybe this is not the original. I mean, it should be original. Abyssal Detective. I think it's their second channel, but we are watching the photos with disturbing backstories. So let's watch that. Let me see. Can I change my, oh, okay. Yeah, we can change the camera. And let me change the, because oh no, I think, oh, nice. All right. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Wait. Yeah. Oh, I guess I should do this. All right, let's go. Let's watch this.
28 photos, 7 levels. I've put together an iceberg of photos with seriously disturbing backstories. They're going to start pretty uncomfortable and dark, but the deeper we get into the iceberg, the more disturbing and shocking they'll become. Let's start at the tip of the iceberg.
No! I already hate this. Oh my god, I already hate this. I hate this so much already. Dude, I have a flight. I'm flying to Poland this Christmas. I don't like that. I hate it. I hate it here. I hate it here already. Also, wait, I have to change. Let me just put this somewhere here. Okay. Okay, let's I'm just kind of checking like which camera. Oh no, not this camera. Not this camera. Definitely not this camera. Alright, this camera is fine. Okay. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh
Level
my god,
1.
I don't like this.
Musician trips and falls 600 feet. On August 20th, 2022, Andrea Mazzetto and his girlfriend Sarah Bragante climbed Alternoto, a distinctive rock formation resembling an altar in...
I'm sorry for pausing, but is this gonna be the one of those, oh, he was trying to take a picture or he was trying to take a selfie and he tripped and fell 600 feet. I hate that. The Malaysian airline flight that was taken down with a, yeah, I think that's the one.
In Rozzo, Italy, his hometown.
Okay.
Andrea had been documenting their climb,
Of course.
sharing uploads
Oh my god,
with his
I was right.
2,500 Instagram followers. Little did they know, it was all about to go horribly wrong.
No.
Standing near the precipice, they smiled for a selfie against the breathtaking backdrop of the Italian mountains.
It's exactly that.
Moments after taking that photograph, Mazzetto's phone slipped from his grasp, heading for the edge of that 300-foot ravine. Without hesitation...
Is that the video? Yo, that's the video. That's the video. I knew it. I knew it. This is exactly what people do in those accidents. So many guys, so many of those accidents, so many people would just go try to take a selfie and be like, no, get closer to the, I am not kidding, I literally saw one photo or a video of someone just telling their whatever, like their loved one who was in the picture, they're like, no, get closer to the edge, get closer to the edge. Like, don't
Mazzetto moved to grab it, but as he reached for his phone, the ground beneath him gave way, causing him to lose his balance at the cliff's edge and tumble 650 feet into the Valdastico Valley below, all while Sarah watched in horror. A massive rescue operation was launched immediately. Firefighters, alpine rescue officers, and medical personnel rushed to the remote location, but they were too late. When rescuers finally reached Mazzetto's body, he was pronounced dead at the scene. Following the tragedy, Sarah shared their final photograph on Instagram, calling it our cursed last photo together.
Okay, guys, I know that some places are beautiful and you would like to take a picture. Also, why mazel tov. I just want my arm to not be broken. Would be nice. Why is my arm broken? Okay. I think it's fine. All right. It's okay. Come on. Come on, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Yeah. I'm trying to like recalibrate this, but I don't know. Wait. Is this or can I do this? Oh, maybe. Okay. Well, anyway. Or the wrist. I guess the wrist, maybe. Oh. No, never mind. It's kind of weird, but guys, if you want to take a photo, that's fine. You know, take that photo. Take that picture, but just don't get dangerously close to edge of a cliff. If they want to see a full view of the place, then fly a drone. Or that. Just fly a drone, or just at least take a picture from like not next to the cliff, like not here next to the cliff, but like okay, let's move a little bit farther away to safety. All right, let's continue.
The image that had captured their joy now documented their final moments together.
Ay.
Melissa Lourdes Lopez. It was September 18th.
I've heard of this. I think I might have heard of this.
2019. And in Williamton, Melissa Lourdes Lopez, 16 years old, had come to honor someone who never made it past March 2018. Alex Gutierrez's brother, killed at this exact spot by gun violence 18 months earlier. Alex himself stood among the crowd that afternoon, having carried the weight of organizing this remembrance in honor of his loved one. The group clustered together on the 800 block of Bayview Avenue. Melissa posed for a photograph to commemorate the occasion. It would be her last. Seconds after taking that photo at 3:11 p.m., someone approached the memorial gathering, walking up to the group with purpose and a weapon. With absolutely no warning, the gun discharged, firing through the crowd and taking down 4 innocent people before they even had a chance to realize what was going on. Melissa was one of them.
Jesus. Do you guys know about... There was this one case recently. So the recent case was actually... what was it? Wait, what was it? Like, there was this recent case of a... like influencers in Mexico. I think a lot of them were like in Mexico, at least like 2 or 3, but one particular influencer, she was an influencer, but she was also a hairdresser, I believe. And I just saw this, like when it happened, I saw it on the news, but she was just in the salon, like alone, and she was recording something for TikTok. And she was live streaming on TikTok. And then she hears someone come in, looks up, and this is on live stream. She looks up and she gets shot in the head. And I talked about this. So like you can literally see the whole video. Like she's just sitting there and then she looks up from the camera and someone just like shoots her in the head and everything is on live stream. And and well, I mean, she died instantly, but Jesus, yeah, like and she's not the only one. I think there were a couple more like Mexican influencers. I think it was like all in Mexico, because I'm pretty sure there was like an article about it, like, oh, is it dangerous in Mexico for influencers or for women? Like, oh, it just sparked a debate about like women's safety. I believe in like Mexico and or somewhere like Latin America, but I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, so I have to double check. But I was kind of like, oh, I thought it was Mexico. Okay, let's get back to the videos.
It took 10 minutes before Melissa finally succumbed to her injuries, pronounced dead at the scene when the coroner arrived. Alex also took a bullet lasting longer than Melissa, making it to the hospital before dying at 4:49 p.m. The second in his family to die because of gun violence. 2 women, one in her 70s, also caught bullets but managed to survive. The shooter vanished as quickly as they'd appeared, leaving behind a horrific, brutal crime scene. The photograph remained frozen in time,
so that's the
capturing the final seconds of a life that ended exactly where another had ended before. The shooter was never found or identified.
What? The shooter was never found? Oh, it's one of those. Yeah, it's one of those. I'm not even sure if I saw that Fadzeri says like, yeah, I heard about that too. Yeah, like the influencer, right? I don't know if the shooter in that influencer one was found. He might have not been actually found. Oh my God. That's horrible. It's so many, like, it's not even the only one. There's so many of those, like there's so many cases like that where, they just get away with it and no one knows what happened. Okay.
Christopher McCandless. On September 6, 1992, moose hunters in Alaska found an abandoned...
Oh, I know this case. I think, I might have talked about this on stream, or this was actually suggested. I'm pretty sure someone suggested this case in the comments. The case of Christopher McCandless. He went camping. Like, he was this like extreme camper, or like extreme like survival. Like, he would just go fuck off to the wilderness, and sometimes for like weeks, and he was usually fine. But this time he went to Alaska, and it did not end as planned. Let me just say this. I think you have Sona. Yeah, like I think I either talked about this or it was just suggested, and I might have just like looked at pictures or something. Okay, let's watch this.
Bus with a note taped to the door. SOS, I need your help. I am injured, near death, and too weak to hike out of here. Inside, they found a blue sleeping bag containing the dead body of a young man and a camera.
Yeah,
the image
that's
would
him.
Haunt them forever. Christopher McCandless walked into the Alaskan wilderness in April 1992 with nothing more than a .22 caliber rifle.
Yeah, I remember this picture. I'm pretty sure I saw either like this picture, or was either this picture or the other picture. Yeah, it's this guy, because I remember the bus.
Alaskan wilderness in April 1992 with nothing more than a .22 caliber rifle, some books, and 10 pounds of rice. He had hitchhiked from South Dakota to Fairbanks, carrying what witnesses described as laughably inadequate supplies for one.
What is this? Is it like he was hunting for animals, and those are like dead animals? I mean, it seems like there's like a tail. Was this the grizzly man? Possibly. Like, I just know that he was like very huge fan, like he was all about hitchhiking and just like camping in the wilderness for like weeks at a time. And I think this was just his last ever camping trip.
One of the world's most unforgiving environments. The last person to see him alive was an electrician named Jim Gallion, who tried desperately to talk McCandless out of his plan. even offering to buy him proper gear.
Oh yeah, because he's a hunter.
McCandless
I think he was like
refused
just
everything.
kind of
He
hunting
found
trip.
an abandoned city bus, a rusted hulk that had been serving as an emergency shelter for hunters and trappers. Bus 142 became his home for what would be the final 113 days of the
113 days? That's almost, oh my god. That's, yeah, that's like, I mean, basically half a year. No one knew. No one went, I guess no one went there. No one, because it was like, it was just like Alaska in a wilderness. So no one really goes there. Well, I mean, the bus was like a shelter for hunters, but then like, so what if no one really, like, it wasn't hunting season, or I don't know, like he was just unlucky that no one was there. Like no one just came to the wilderness. Oh, they made a movie about this? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think they did. Yeah, I think they did. I don't remember who played in the movie, but I think they did. Yeah, I think you might be right. Like they did make a movie.
his life. For the first 2 months, McCandless managed to hunt small game and forage for berries. His journal entries from this period were almost cheerful, documenting his daily catches of squirrels, porcupines, and birds. But by day 67, McCandless had decided to return to civilization. He packed his belongings, shaved his beard, and hiked back toward the highway. But when he reached the same waterway he had easily crossed in April, he found a raging torrent swollen by glacier melt. An impassable wall of churning current.
Oh shit.
Turned back to the bus, defeated. The journal entries that followed were not joyful. McCandless began eating wild potato seeds, not knowing they contained a neurotoxin that would slowly paralyze his digestive system. As the poison accumulated...
I have to rewind this. What? He ate it? Whoa, hold up. Did he, like, mistake it for something?
Torrent swollen by glacier melt. An impassable wall of churning current. He turned back to the bus, defeated. The journal entries that followed were not joyful. McCandless began eating wild potato seeds, not knowing they contained a neurotoxin that would slowly paralyze his digestive system. As the poison accumulated in his body, he grew weaker, unable to hunt effectively or gather enough food. His handwriting became increasingly erratic. By day 107, his final entry, he could barely hold a pen. Somewhere around this time, McCandless taped that desperate note to the bus door and set up his camera's self-timer, taking the photograph that the hunters would find.
Attention possible visitors. SOS, I need your help. I am injured, near death, and too weak to hike out of here. I am all alone. This is no joke. In the name of God, please remain to save me. I am out collecting berries close by and shall return this evening. Thank you, Chris McCandless. August, whatever, because he didn't know. He wasn't the grizzly man. He was eaten by bear, not poison. Oh, okay. Yeah, then he... Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, that's... I love nature, but at the same time, if I'm gonna go, fuck off to the woods, it better be glamping. I might have grown under, I might have grew up in the countryside, but I'm a city girl now. So unfortunately, my survival skills are 0. Wait, zero. So I need glamping, and also I can't survive in the wilderness without matcha latte. Come on now. Yeah, it ain't possible. It's not possible. So I used to have survival skills. Now it's pretty much 0. Yeah. I like watching nature from afar. Wait, sorry. I'm just adjusting the... I think it's fine. Okay. Yeah, I used to be a country girl. Now I'm a city girl, and I'm like, camping? Okay, do they have staba in the vicinity? Where's that? I'll be like, Where's the nearest Starbucks? Like in the middle of the forest, and I'll be like, okay, could you kindly point me to the nearest Starbucks, please? This is spoken to a squirrel, and the squirrel will be like, the fuck are you doing here? It's like, what? What are you doing here? All right. I always went camping, but now let's just stop. Let's just stop for now. Let's just be careful. Let's just stop for now. Sona can't survive a day without matcha. Well, today I have to because I spilled it all over myself and all over my desk. And yeah, hooray. Mazel tov. Wait. Mazel tov. Okay. Hopefully this is... Okay.
It was a selfie of him holding a farewell message.
Oh, Jesus.
I've had a happy life and thank the Lord. Goodbye, and may God bless all. Level 2.
Oh, no.
Macro Sifridi's daring descent.
I think I might know this one. Is this about one of those like caves? You know, one of those like the unmarked, well, not unmarked caves, but like one of the cave climbing or cave exploring, maybe, or maybe not. Okay, let's see.
Marco Sifridi was already making history when most people his age were figuring out their careers.
I think it is.
The French professional mountaineer had conquered peaks across the Alps and Himalayas, but Everest called to him with a particular intensity.
Yeah, this is, by the way, this is only level 2. We're at level 2. There's still like probably 7 levels. He became the
first person to complete a full snowboard descent
cave divers.
from Everest
cave
summit
diving, but
to advanced base camp, carving his way down the Norton Couloir in just over 2 hours. But that still wasn't enough. The Onben Couloir was calling. Steeper than his first route, with slopes between 45 and 55 degrees.
Don't do this.
It represented what many called the greatest line never skied.
Don't do this.
Sifredi returned to Everest in September 2002, determined to conquer what he considered the holy grail of extreme snowboarding. But the conditions were different this time.
No,
his first
why?
ascent had been swift and confident. This second climb took over 12 hours through waist-deep snow. His Sherpa companions noticed the change immediately. Furbatashi, who had summited Everest 21 times, watched Sifredi struggle in ways that seemed unusual for someone of his caliber. They reached the summit at 12:15 p.m. on September 8th. The final photograph shows Sifredi at the peak, exhausted, telling Furba, at the summit, but tired. Too much snow, too much climbing.
Oh, this is so... Like that... Okay, the way he said it... Wait. Yeah, the way he said it was just like, you can tell that he's kind of like too exhausted for... Right? Like it's not even a whole sentence. It's just tired, too much snow, tired. Yeah, snowboarding, extreme snowboarding. The Himalayas are not for ordinary humans. You know what? What's like, that's another fun fact story. Well, a fun fact. Yeah, I guess fun fact. There was a guy in Japan. I don't know if you guys saw this. Maybe you know about this, but there was this Domino's worker. Yes, Domino's, as in pizza. And apparently someone was climbing, I think Mount Fuji or something, like in Japan, and they ordered Domino's pizza. And this guy, the Domino's pizza guy, literally climbed Mount Fuji to deliver the pizza. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Wait, okay. Domino's worker delivers pizza to Mount Fuji. Was it? Yep, it's true. Domino's delivery rider hikes Japan's highest mountain to deliver pizza. Here we go. Imagine this. You're on a hike in Mount Fuji in Japan. Oh, why? This is not sponsored. I don't know why the ads are popping, like those pop-ups. It's just an article. Yeah. So yeah, he allegedly began his journey from apparently on August 20th, 2022, a hiker on Mount Fuji in Japan had a sudden craving for pizza and decided to order Domino's. As unbelievable as it might sound, a Domino's delivery man was later seen hiking up Mount Fuji in his work uniform with a delivery bag on his shoulders. Why? It's not... Listen, and also, mind you, this is not a question to the Domino's worker. I'm not asking the Domino's worker, why? Why would you do this? I'm asking the person who was fucking hiking, who was on Mount Fuji. Why would you order Domino's pizza? Just didn't you bring... Why? And why would you expect that someone is gonna actually do it? Well, I mean, they actually did it, yes, but I would be like, are you out of your mind? No. That's got to be one epic pizza. I mean, yeah, and you have pictures. Here we go. He is carrying he is in his uniform, mind you. Wow, that's kind of incredible. But he is in the Domino's Pizza uniform. He is, well, I mean, it's I guess it's like mixed with hiking fit, like, you know, outfit fitting for hiking. And he has pizza and he has bags. And yeah, a jaw-dropping delivery fee. Okay, so though we don't know specifically what the hiker ordered, we do know what the bill cost. The pizza was 3,776 yen, which is just $38. For a pizza that's delivered. Okay, but the delivery fee was 40,000 yen, which is $406. Well, this article was from 2022, so it might be like $300, like 300 something dollars. I think it's like nearly 400 now. It's not, it's below $400, but it was $400 for delivery fee. And from the Domino's Pizza restaurant to Mount Fuji's summit, the whole journey took a total of 5 hours and 49 minutes. There were no additional costs. I would demand an increase in salary if this was the but yeah, there have been more Domino's staff along the Yoshida Trail, as well as this is this is like ridiculous. You guys, that's making that's making hiking, that's making mountaineering into glamping. Like, what are we doing? What is this? Why are we doing this? No, don't do this. I think that people who are very serious about, you know, very serious mountaineers, very serious like hikers, and you know, like they are seeing this and they're just like not angry at the Domino's pizza worker. No. Like, they're not angry at this guy. They're angry at the, like, I'm angry at the person who like delivered it, because like, what is this? Like, is this glamping? It's not glamping. This is supposed to be a hike. This is supposed to be a serious hike on to the, you know, the highest peak in Japan. Like, what are we doing? Like, it's not like mountaineering, because there's, you know, it's not maybe, no, although it is, it's a mountain. Come on. The customer is always right. Service. No, absolutely not. Oh God, people, just people. I think it was still warm when he got there. Think it was still warm when he got there. I mean, perhaps, I don't know. He had the pack, you know, the packet, the bag, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I hope so. No, you know what? No. I hope it was fucking cold. I hope this pizza was cold, because the person who ordered it should be like, for shame. For shame. For shame to this person. All right. And yeah, I hope they ate a fucking cold ass pizza, because that's ridiculous. I mean, the person, at least, I guess at least the delivery guy is like super healthy and fit, because he's gotta do this. I don't know, like, apparently if there's more and more people ordering the pizza to Mount Fuji, which I would just be like, this is ridiculous. What are you guys doing? But you can see the soul leaving the delivery guy's body in that photo. Yeah, like, he's just like, I quit. That's it. That's my last day. You know, I'm putting in my resignation letter. I'm adjusting my claw gloves. Okay, I really love these hands. Don't you guys love these hands? They're like pointy. Yee. Wah, wah, wah. Wait, do I have... Maybe I should wear glasses. Ah, why not? Let's wear glasses. Do we want Mothman or do we not want Mothman? Should I take him off or leave him? I guess I'm gonna leave him. He's cute. He can be observing. The little Mothman's fluff is kind of see-through. No, I think it's mostly, you know what it is? I think it's the ambience. Let me see if I can actually, like, it's not that he is see-through. I think it's mostly the ambient occlusion. Yeah, see if I turn off the ambient occlusion, because like, yeah, like then it's like, oh, it kind of, he has like this shadow, but because I like the shadows around my model, but I guess like it doesn't have to be. I guess I'm gonna turn it off. Yeah, now it's fine. Well, yeah, it's kind of like, oh, my hair is kind of going through him. Wow. I think fluff is kind of see-through in general. No, it's not. It's just, yeah, as I said, like, it's just the effect, the special effect. Okay. The pizza should be cold. Oh shit! Bacon, you broke me. Also, Bacon, thank you so much for the super. The pizza should be cold because the person who ate it was colder, metaphorically speaking, not physically. Oh, the pizza should be fucking cold. I don't care. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous, I tell you. Okay. Let's see. Let's get back to the videos. All right.
After just 1 hour of rest, despite his Sherpa's warnings about deteriorating weather conditions, Sifferdy strapped on his yellow snowboard suit and pushed off toward the Hornbian Couloir. The Sherpas watched him disappear into the clouds, his tracks continuing down to 8,600 meters before they simply stopped. Nobody could find a body or any equipment. Just tracks that ended as if he had vanished into the mountain itself.
Oh my god.
23 years later,
this is horrible.
Marco Sifferdy remains somewhere on Everest, the mountain keeping its most disturbing
my god.
Philip Hughes. 25-year-old Philip Hughes walked into pitch number 7 at the Sydney Cricket Ground on November 25th, 2014 with everything to play for. He needed runs to secure his spot back in Australia's test team, and he...
Dude, the other guy, I'm so sorry. The other guy, yeah, I mean, to be fair, there's like a shit ton of bodies on Everest, as in like a lot of bodies on Everest. It's crazy, right? Like some of them, I mean, many of them were never found because they got covered in snow and ice. Some of them are used to this day as like landmarks, even though one of them, the green boots, was actually identified. I believe this was one of the unsolved mysteries. Like there was this body with like green boots, and it was for years, like for decades, it was used as a landmark for the hikers. But then finally, like they got identified, and I think the body was taken off the mountain and brought back to the family. Like recently, they were trying to clean up some of the bodies because they just figured, like, you know what, it's getting ridiculous. Like we have all those dead bodies everywhere here, and it's kind of scaring the shit out of people. Which, by the way, I kind of agree that it should. I'm kind of happy that it should scare people away, because the Mount Everest is getting super trashed. Like there's garbage everywhere. There are bodies everywhere. People who are not experienced are going there. Not to mention, and this is factual, there are less and less, like the number of Sherpas, so the super experienced, you know, the people who are guiding the guides that are guiding the tourists up to the mountain, to Mount Everest. Like it's getting smaller because no one wants to actually do it. anymore, right? Like it's just, there's not that many Sherpas, and it's very dangerous. It's very dangerous to climb Mount Everest when you have like maybe one guide, or like there is no guide. Well, that's definitely very dangerous, and it's very sad. And Mount Everest is just becoming kind of like a trash can, basically, because it's like I think there was like a cleanup. There were like cleanup efforts, but it's just so trashed because of all the equipment, all the abandoned like trash. Like the mountaineers do not take the trash back with them. Yeah, it's very sad, and not to mention the bodies. So yeah, it could scare people away. Show people that dangers of continuing up the mountain. The dangers of continuing up the mountain. Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it should scare. Like I actually want them to kind of leave the bodies so that it kind of scares people away from attempting to again, because like it's just gotten so touristy and so commercial that it's very sad. Not to mention, like as I said, because there's less and less experienced like Sherpas, it's also very dangerous for them, because it used to be the number of Sherpas was much higher. It used to be higher, so they didn't have to climb the mountain that often. But because the number of Sherpas has been declining, the same person has to climb the mountain like all the fucking time, and sometimes carry things for the climber. Like they have to carry a fucking ladder or something. I saw one video where the Sherpa is extending a fucking ladder or something. So they have to carry stuff. They have to go there much more often now. Like one Sherpa has to go to the mountain like more often, which is risking their own life again. So yeah, it's pretty horrible. I hope that people stop climbing Mount Everest, because it's just ridiculous. Like just leave it be, or like leave it, at least like there should be some restriction. I think they're putting on restrictions on the number of people that can climb Mount Everest every year, but I think it should be closed for, just close it down completely. Just ban any climbs for a while to let the mountain recover, to first clean it up, let it recover, just let Sherpas also rest. Just let them just have some time to, I don't know, like figure out if they still want to do it or not, or damn. Sherpa, no, it's I think it's SHERPA, Sherpa. My question is, why do we keep climbing deadly mountains? Adrenaline, I don't know. That's always, isn't it how it's always been? It's just the adrenaline rush. It's like, achievement or something. It's just, I just don't, like, I respect it. I respect the genuine mountaineers, the first ones who climbed it and, like just climbed to the peak. Okay, fine. But now it's just I don't respect the very commercial, very touristy approach, because a lot of those people, according to Sherpas, they come unprepared. They are like completely 100% tourists. They come unprepared. They don't know what they're doing. They don't bring, sufficient equipment. And then the Sherpas have to like carry them down the mountain, or, try to get them to try to make them, I don't know, get to the top, but then Sherpas have to like keep them alive, which is horrible for them. Then let Darwinism take its place. Maybe. I don't know. Like I think that the authorities should kind of like regulate it more, or close down the mountain for the time being, just to at least like let it recover, like clean it up, because there's again a shit ton of trash. Not to mention, have you seen the peak of Mount Everest, how it looks like right now? Wait, Mount Everest peak 2025. It's so trashed. It's horrible. Like it's just, it's ridiculous. It's so much trash. Look at this. What is this? This is what you climb. Because they don't clean up. They just, I don't know, the tents, there's like scraps of tents, I assume. They don't bring it down. They just leave it there. Yeah, Yeah, that's Mount Everest. That's Mount Everest. Like that's what you go. You think you go to, like, you're going to climb, like, oh my god, this majestic mountain. There's the view is gonna be beautiful. Those are tents, and they are gonna be abandoned. They don't clean it up. They just leave it like this. This is what you get. This is what you get when you climb Mount Everest now. Yeah, like, well, now apparently they're using drones. God, how much waste is collecting on Mount Everest? So burnable waste, 25,000 kilograms, and that's in 2023. 26,000 kilograms of burnable waste, human waste, 21 and 21,500 kilograms. Human waste, I assume, like, I don't know, bodies, and it's just human waste also, like, I don't know, poop, probably. Non-burnable waste, 11,000, 12,000 kilograms, basically. Kitchen waste, 9,000 kilograms. It's horrible. What is this? What is this? What are we doing? Why? Like, look at that. It's tents. It's all tents. Those things are tents. And they just abandoned them. Like, what? Yeah. No, absolutely. Mount Everest is becoming ugly because of that.
Everest.
Okay. Yeah, Mount Everest is just a garbage can right now. Or, I mean, landfill. Essentially landfill. It makes me mad. It makes me sad. You know, it's just, yeah. It's just sad. The sad side of mountaineering tourism, so to speak. All right.
The mountain keeping its most disturbing secret.
All right, let's
Philip
continue.
Hughes. 25-year-old Philip Hughes walked into pitch number 7 at the Sydney Cricket Ground on November 25th, 2014 with everything to play for. He needed runs to secure his spot back in Australia's test team, and he was doing very, very well. Sean Abbott, the New South Wales fast bowler, had been targeting Hughes with short-pitch deliveries throughout the day.
No!
20 of the 23 bouncers bowled that day were aimed directly.
Is this gonna be freaking assassination on the pitch? What? Wait, is this what it is? No. There's why am I shaking like this? The amount of waste is intense. Intense. Dude, what? Is this? No.
At Hughes. He handled them expertly, as expected from someone with his skill level. Then came the 21st bouncer. Abbott released the ball, and Hughes moved into position for what should have been just another hook shot. But Hughes was early through his shot, misjudging the pace.
No.
The ball, traveling at 140 kilometers per hour, struck him on the unprotected area at the base of his skull just below his helmet. The impact compressed his vertebral artery, one of the main blood vessels feeding his brain.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
In moments, the artery split, sending blood cascading into his brain cavity. Hughes stood for a second or two, then began to sway before collapsing face forward onto the pitch.
Jesus.
Medical staff performed CPR on the field while Hughes remained unconscious. A helicopter landed at the ground as paramedics worked to stabilize him before rushing him to St. Vincent's Hospital, where surgeons immediately recognized the catastrophic nature of his injury. They had no choice but to remove sections of his skull to relieve pressure on his swelling brain. The operation lasted 80 minutes.
Wait, on the pitch? They did it there? Oh my god. Okay. New fear unlocked. Oh, definitely. New fear unlocked. 100%. Ay. I mean, yeah, the pitcher probably felt really guilty because, I mean, it wasn't their fault, right? Like, he just did what he did, and it's just, man, such an unbelievable death. What? And it just landed in that one place that was unprotected. Oh my god. Okay, let's continue.
But Hughes never regained consciousness.
No, yeah.
48 hours, doctors monitored his condition as his family maintained their vigil. On November 27th, 2014, just 3 days before his 26th birthday, Philippus
he
died
died.
from what medical experts called one of the rarest injuries ever recorded in sport. Only 100 cases of vertebral artery dissection had ever been documented in medical literature, with just one previous case caused by a cricket ball. He got extremely unlucky.
Just to say the least. Oh my god. No playing cricket, no playing baseball or softball, no playing American football or rugby. Nope, no sports. Yeah, American like football is also, well, I mean football is, you know, because you can say like, okay, well, cricket, baseball, I don't know, whatever, like the softball or football, like, okay, well, it's not a like a contact sport, right? Like, oh, it's you're just like the catching or pitching the ball or hitting the ball, okay, or kicking the ball. Yeah, like American football, that's a contact sport. Oh, that's a very much contact sport. And boy, are there injuries. There are horrible injuries in well, I mean, the last one I saw that, you know, I saw the game was the Lions, Aiden Hutchinson, because he broke his leg and it just snapped and the bone was like outside or something and it was horrible. So that just kind of rendered him, he had to have a surgery. But I think the most well, I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but there's this injury, like, well, the most dangerous injuries in American football are like the head injuries, because it, you know, they constantly bump their heads, they constantly get head trauma. And there's like this syndrome or this one particular brain condition in I just had to scratch my eye. In, you know, NFL players that, oh, CTE, yeah, CTE. Oh, I was going to look it up because I was just like, I forget what was the name. But yeah, CTE. Yeah, it's there's been a couple of players that had that, you know, like they just ended up with CTE, and unfortunately that condition causes you to like be very strange, right? Like they can be erratic, they can be paranoid, like it starts kind of like being paranoid, and it ends with them like often killing someone, or, well, I mean, not often, but like, yeah, I mean, I guess, but there's been a couple of players that's like that ended with them attacking someone or killing someone and then taking their own life. And yeah, mood swings, paranoia, just, yeah, panic. It's horrible. It's horrible. I watched a movie, Concussion, that talked about CTE. Yeah, like, no, and previously it wasn't recognized, like from what my friend told me, because they know much more about football than I do, but they told me that for a long time it was not recognized. Like, it wasn't considered that, oh, football causes it, because like, well, they're wearing helmets and they're wearing protection and there's, oh, mild concussions. Yeah, sure. But, oh, this is not a thing. This is not correlated. But it turns out that it is correlated. And yeah, it is like a very common, well, I mean, common, like it's an injury, football related injury. Unfortunately, it is much more addressed and guarded against now. Yeah, now it is. But it used to be like, no, they would refuse to accept, or like they refuse to like admit that, okay, yeah, there's a correlation, or there's, yeah, like this is the cause. The Football League tried their best to cover it up. Yeah, there was like a huge cover up for it, from what I can gather. Okay, let's get back to the video.
John Allen Chow. John Allen Chow paid fishermen 25,000 rupees to ferry him to North Sentinel Island in November 2018.
Oh, I know this one. I know this one.
Sentinelese had killed...
The Sentinel. The Sentinel Island is the famous island that has a tribe, the Sentinelese tribe, and they are the most isolated tribe on this planet. They have there are strict policies, strict laws that prevent any contact between the Sentinel Island residents, right? Like the tribe and the outside world, because they've been so isolated for so long that now if they get exposed to any, any outside, like, humans or anything, there's like a huge risk of them contracting a modern day viruses, infections, bacteria, whatnot, that could kill them off. And there's like just a couple hundred of them, maybe like or a couple dozen. I don't even know now. But, the tribe, the Sentinel Island tribe is not big. So they're trying to keep them protected. But unfortunately, because some people are fucking stupid, it happened. And believe it, I mean, yeah, like I was just like, because of course it had to be, Christian missionaries. But apparently there's been quite a few people. I did hear about at least like one, like, a Christian missionary trying to get the Sentinel Island to convert them to Christianity or Catholicism. I don't even know. But yeah, like, like to introduce religion to them. And they're like, dude, they don't want it. They are not interested. They are an isolated tribe. They are protected. They don't need your religion. They have their own. They probably have their own culture. And of course, someone tried. And a couple of people tried. And it's also cannibalistic. I believe it's a cannibalistic tribe. So, that just... Thank you for the coffee and breaking my back. Rain, thank you so much for the super. Yeah, CTE is no joke. The Chris Benoit, the professional wrestler case, is one of the infamous cases. Yeah, there was, I heard about this one, and I heard about the NFL player one. There was like a recent one. CTE, NFL player. I think there was like a recent. Philip Adams. That was 2021. Yeah, Philip Adams was the one who... He was like an San Francisco 49ers, ex-NFL player. I think you guys maybe some of you guys recognize him, but an NXL, yes. An ex-NFL player who killed 6 people and then himself had CTE. Yeah, there's that one. Yeah. So yeah. Going back to the video, the Sentinel Island tribe will eat you, but that didn't stop people from trying to bring Jesus to them. I hate that. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Just like, dude, they don't want it. They are isolated for a reason. And also, you're not even thinking of them. Like, you're not thinking of them. You're like, I'm gonna go spread the word of Jesus. But did you think about the fact that they might die when they come in contact with you because of your bacteria? Like, just don't. All right.
Killed outsiders before. He was a 26-year-old American missionary.
Of course it was missionary.
Preparing for this moment. Studying at Oral Roberts University and training with All Nations, an organization that sends missionaries to remote locations.
Oh my God.
He carried a waterproof Bible and gifts of fish, convinced he could convert one of the world's most isolated tribes to Christianity. The fisherman, who knew it was a terrible idea, dropped him off about 500 meters from shore on November 15th,
Jesus Christ.
watching as he paddled his kayak toward the beach. The Sentinelese immediately drew their bows, forcing Chow to retreat after his first attempt. He wrote in his diary that evening about feeling disappointed they didn't accept him right away, but he planned to try again the next day.
Interesting. Oh, disappointment that they didn't accept you right away when you show up unannounced. Do you like it? Do you like it when someone shows up unannounced to your house? I wouldn't think so. And what gave it away that they don't want visitors? Perhaps the fact that they live on an isolated island, and also perhaps the fact that they are pointing their bows and arrows at you like that. I don't know. I don't know. What do I know? Maybe that's not maybe I'm just not great at nonverbal communication. I question how they got into my house. Yeah, like, first of all, I question how they got into my house. Second of all, just like, no, but you know, I even hate it when like friends show up unannounced. Yeah, like if they, because I don't know what I'm, you know, like, especially, or like family when they show up unannounced, I'm like, dude, I might have work or I might not be home. Dude, okay, this is, I hope that my mom never sees this, but, or my family never sees this, but lore, back story time. My, like my family, some of them tend to, because, you know, like the younger generation, like me, my cousins, we tend to live like abroad. We don't live in Poland. And I think it happened to my sister. They just, my mom and like my aunt, they just kind of messaged her a day before their flight. They're like, oh, by the way, we bought tickets. We're coming to visit you tomorrow. And she's like, what the heck? Dude, I have work. Like, I have work. I'm not, why would you do this? And they're like, oh, well, the tickets were, you know, well, we're coming over for a visit and we're gonna stay for like a week. And she's like, yo, I don't have vacation. This is not my holiday. Like, why didn't you ask? Yeah, that is super sudden. I really hate it. And my sister was very upset too, because they're like, yo, like, I didn't invite you. Like, I'm normally, if you had told me and we planned for this, you are more than welcome to visit me when I know about this and I can, you know, I can host and I can, you know, accommodate you. But yeah, like she hated it. She hated it so much. And then after that trip, like my aunt also kind of called me. I was like dreading it, but like luckily I live farther because my sister is still like in Europe, just not in Poland. And you know, like I live so far away. And yeah, like my mom and my aunt, they call me and they're like starting, you know, they're joking about it. They're like, oh, you know, just so you watch, we're hunting for tickets to Taiwan. We're like, just so you wait. You know, we're gonna show up at your doorstep. I'm like, first of all, it's gonna be difficult because, you know, like, well, I mean, sure, you guys are gonna spend a shit ton of money on tickets, but also it's gonna be difficult because I might not even be home. So you guys can't do this to me because, like, it's very difficult. Like, what are you gonna do when you get stranded and I'm not home? Like, I'm not even in the country because I sometimes fly to Japan. Like, you know, yeah, because Japan is closed, I sometimes like visit another friend in Japan, and yeah, you know, like I might not even be in the country, so like you guys can't do this to me. Yeah, but yeah, I was just like, yeah, and you're gonna be stranded in Taiwan, like what? Yeah, so I told them, I did tell them like a very firm no, please don't do this because we have to plan for this. It's not as easy. And it's gonna be, you know, pretty problematic if I'm not even in the country or if I'm not home, or it's just not gonna be a pleasant experience for any of us, you know, like if I'm upset that you didn't tell me and you came here and I wasn't prepared. Yeah. So imagine one of your family chat here. I still love you guys. I still love you, fam. Don't get me wrong, I love you guys, but like, don't fucking do this to me. Yeah, I would probably tell them that. I'm like, hey, I love you, but like, don't you do this to me. Hello, Sona's family. Hi. No, I don't think they're watching because if they're in Poland, it's like very super early. So yeah, it's not possible. Okay. Hopefully. Please don't be mad at me. Okay.
But the next day was no better. In a move that was a clear omen, a young tribesman shot an arrow that pierced the Bible Chow held against his chest. The metal-tipped arrow struck page 453 of Isaiah, and Chow broke off the shaft before swimming nearly a mile back to the fishing boat.
That's
his
karma.
Final journal entry on November 16th revealed his growing fear but unwavering.
Okay, I'm scared, he wrote that night in his diary. Watching the sunset, and it's beautiful. Wait, like I have to, because my model should be calibrated. Thank you. Please and thank you. Okay, it's calibrated. So weird. So he says, I'm scared. He wrote that night in his diary, watching the sunset, and it's beautiful. He was crying a bit and wondering if it will be the last sunset I see before being in the place where the sun never sets. Alaska? Wait, Norway? Greenland? Wait, Greenland? Okay, the sun never sets. You guys might think I'm crazy in all of this. Yeah, kind of. Yes, he wrote to his family, but I think it's worth it to declare Jesus to these people. No. These people don't want your Jesus. They just don't. Poland? No, hey, Poland is not in the north. Poland is not that high, you know. It's not that high in the north. It's not on the same level as like Alaska. We don't have like polar night and polar day. Come on. Okay. Is this Satan's last stronghold? No, I think it's God telling you, or I think it's just karma telling you like, hey, don't. These people don't want Jesus. He has got a place where none have heard or even had a chance to hear your name. That's the thing. They probably do. They probably have some sort of religion, some sort of ways. Why? Okay. So they probably have some sort of, religion, culture. It's just not the same as yours, or it's not the same. It's not named the same. Let's say it's not named the same as your religion. But is it bad? No. It's just different. Okay. Damn, I'm upset. They would burn the book just to keep their fires going. Probably. Yeah, probably.
Wavering determination to return. He wrote to his family telling them they might think he was crazy, but that declaring Jesus to these people was worth the risk. The fisherman later testified that Chow instructed them to abandon him on November 17th no matter what happened. They watched from a distance as the Sentinelese dragged his arrow-struck body across the beach,
oh my God,
burying him in the sand. Indian authorities attempted to recover the body, but were met with armed Sentinelese wielding bows and arrows, forcing them to withdraw. Chow's remains were never retrieved from the island, and the tribe never embraced Christianity. While we're on the subject, if you want more great videos like this...
Just... so full of themselves. Exactly, yeah. I was gonna say, like, so full of himself. Like, why? Don't assume that someone needs your religion. Just don't. Just don't. Respect other people's religion. Respect other people's culture. Doesn't mean that you have to agree with it, at the same time. I'm pretty sure there's, do I agree with every single religion or culture out there, or like practice, like, specific practices of specific cultures? No, I don't. But does it mean I'm gonna be, disrespecting it or shitting on it or telling people like you should stop this because whatever, or like you should, I don't know, your religion is wrong, or stupid? No, I don't know, like, it's not my business, let's say that it's not my business, whatever. It's, as long as you don't push it on me, I'm like, you know what, it's your choice. It's fine. I understand like spreading the word, but you have to understand when it's being an idiot now. Yeah. You just like, you have to understand that, hey, not every, like, sure, you can spread your word, whatever. You can try to spread the word, but yeah, it doesn't mean that everyone's gonna like want it, be interested, accept it. I don't know, like, as long as you're like, yeah, it's just like, okay, well, you practice your religion, nothing wrong with that, but don't push it on someone else. When you go through the white light, the lesson has to be learned. I suppose so. Okay.
This one, be sure to embrace this channel and subscribe.
Subscribe.
But right now, let's move on
to
the
Abyssal
next
Detective.
level.
And to me. Subscribe.
Level 3.
This is just level 3?
Altus. In 2013, Brianne Altus was one of Davis High School's most trusted English teachers.
No.
But she was crossing serious lines. She had been with the district since 2004, working her way up to her position. It started as daily flirtations from teenage students, became something far more dangerous.
No. No, 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 no. I don't like where this is going. I don't like where this is going. I don't like this. I don't like this. This is not, I don't like this. Okay. Oh no.
First boy was 17 when he approached police in October 2013, telling investigators he'd had intimate encounters with Alice at least 7 times over nearly 2 years. He could describe her tattoos, the layout of her home, details that made his account impossible to dismiss.
Oh my God.
When confronted, Altus admitted to investigators she had been intimate with him at least twice. But that was just the beginning.
It's just the beginning? What? Oh my God. Yeah. Yikes. His body would have most likely be... Oh yeah, the missionary guy. Oh yeah. Yeah, most likely. Yeah, he was eaten. Probably.
2 more students came forward, both describing similar experiences. One was 16, the other 17 when their relationships with Altus began. The encounters happened in cars, at parks, at her home while her husband was away.
Whoa!
She was arrested.
She had a husband? Dude, she was married. And, oh my God, why? In cars, and in parks, and at home, sure.
Soon after. But even after her arrest, even while facing multiple felony charges, Altus continued her relationship with one of the boys. She was out on...
Whoa. Okay, what? You know what? Yeah, like it's kind of like, it's not the first time that a teacher, that's committed the crime of having sexual relationships with a student. Yeah, like that it happened before. I think there's several cases like this, unfortunately. I don't think I've ever heard them continuing, even behind bars. What is going on?
Bail, supposedly learning from her mistakes. But instead, she was deepening the very behavior that had gotten her
just continue
arrested.
Grooming him?
Text messages with explicit photos, continued intimate encounters, all while the legal system was deciding her fate. The school district had apparently seen warning signs, even reprimanding her after seeing inappropriate photos with students.
Oh my God. And the school did nothing. Oh my God. What an absolute creep.
Failed to take decisive action. By January 2015, prosecutors had enough evidence to ask that her bail be revoked entirely. She'd committed 4 more felonies while awaiting trial. When the judge finally sentenced her in July 2015, he questioned whether she truly understood what she'd done.
No.
Despite her tearful apology, he saw someone who continued making excuses, who blamed everyone but herself.
What the fuck?
She was sentenced up to 30 years in prison for 3 counts of forcible criminal conduct.
Jesus Christ, why? Why? I did hear about several cases where it's like, oh yeah, like similar cases, right? Like the teacher was grooming the students and just, yeah, like, oh, okay, and like committed essentially the same thing. But this is like the first time that I'm hearing about a case where the perpetrator is just like, nope, you know what? I'm gonna just continue. I'm gonna just keep going. And why not? Maybe I can get away with it if I cry in, if I cry in court. Maybe it's gonna work out. There are too many cases like this. Too many. Dude, too many. She slept with with several, apparently. And she continued sending explicit messages and nudes and yeah, why not? Why don't do this, please. This is wrong. This is a crime. That's a crime.
Dr. George Tiller.
Oh God.
Dr. George Tiller had spent decades knowing someone wanted him dead. He became one of America's most controversial doctors by performing third trimester.
Oh, okay. You know, I think this is a polarizing topic, but third trimester, if it's not, I mean, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna just give like a short take on this. This is like a very polarizing topic. I do understand. I'm like definitely all for like, when it's, you know, yeah, like medical intervention when it's dangerous for the woman, or yeah, like first, you know, like first for many reasons, right? Like for several reasons, like I'm absolutely okay with it. But third trimester is, I mean, it's essentially like some babies are born in, I mean, yeah, like it's literally the third trimester. So like the baby is a baby. It's already developed. Like it can be born. And he was listen, okay. I know that there probably are very, very special cases where it's like, yeah, like the baby is fully formed, but maybe there are some complications and maybe the baby is, yeah, like it has some kind of very major defect that is gonna render the baby like stillborn when it's actually born, or, you know, it's very dangerous for the mother. There are special circumstances, but if this is not one of those, if this video is not one of those, and it was just like for no reason whatsoever, the baby inside is completely healthy and the birth would go normally and safely, and, you know, there's no danger to the mom, then yeah, that is not okay. You know, that is way too late. That is way too late. Like, to me, I mean, you know, I would have to see some research about this. Like, I hope that but you know, it's a disturbing backstories video, so I assume that it's gonna be a fucked up story. But yeah, as I said, like there are special circumstances. This might not be one of those. I think they made a movie based off the teacher thing. That's my boy. Why? Oh, why? Why? But yeah, this is the third trimester is way too late. It's a full on, it's just delivery. It's essentially, it's delivery, but yeah, okay. Well, let's see. Let's see if there was a reason for it. I doubt it, but let's see.
By performing third trimester. It's a procedure that made him both a hero to desperate families and a target for extremists. Okay, yeah. So as I said, because there are special circumstances, right? Like when it's dangerous for the mom, you know, when the baby is like, yeah, like it has some very serious defects. Yeah, it happens, you know, as I said, like it does happen. It is very late, but it does happen. And it's, you know, sometimes it is necessary. I just don't know if this was, no, never mind. So maybe this was a case of like, hey, it was medically necessary. It was medically, you know, necessary to perform the procedure for the safety of the patient. Then sure. But he was, yeah, it is a polarizing topic. So I can see where this is going. His clinic, Women's Healthcare Services, was one of only 3 in the entire country offering these late-term procedures.
Yeah, it is very late.
Started early and never stopped. In 1986, a pipe bomb blast heavily damaged his clinic, but Tiller hung a defiant sign in the rubble reading, "Hell no, we won't go." In 1993, anti-extremist Shelley Shannon shot him in both arms while he sat in his car outside the clinic. He returned to work the next day. By this point, Tiller's life was a fortress. He wore body armor
Jesus.
daily, even to
Jesus.
church, and hired armed guards
Melissa,
to
no
patrol
worries.
his clinic behind
Thank you so
bulletproof
much.
glass. Federal marshals
Wait,
protected him for 30
I have to
body
hear
armor
this.
daily, even to church, and hired armed guards to patrol his clinic behind bulletproof glass.
Guys, because it's always been, I think it's always been a very, you know, emotion inducing, polarizing, controversial topic. It's always been that way. You would think like, oh, you know, the conversation started, or like this whole like hostility and discussion started in 2000s, 2010s, 2020. Like, oh, no, it's always been like that. And there are some people who they quite literally do not agree with abortion on any stage, or like in any circumstance, like zero circumstances, even if it is medically necessary to save the mom. Yeah, there are people, and I know a couple of people like that. Do I agree with that? No. Because to me, it's like, okay, well, it's dangerous. Like, there are complications that render it dangerous for the person to have this baby, or the baby is gonna be born like dead, or, you know, or it's gonna be so deformed, so sick that it won't survive, won't have any chances of survival outside of the mother's body. And yeah, sometimes it is necessary, but believe it or not, there are people out there who literally disagree, and they're like, nope, under no circumstances this should be performed, even if it's dangerous for the patient. It's sad. It's honestly sad, because you're putting the life of, well, I mean, yeah, like it is a life, you know, at this stage, a third trimester, yes, but this life has no chances of survival, or it's gonna, you know, the baby's gonna, well, I mean, yeah, like the baby's gonna also not survive and kill the mom. So it's like you're risking losing two lives, or, you know, yeah, or yeah, I don't know. It's a very difficult topic, but essentially, like, I'm not one of the people who think that, oh, it shouldn't be performed under any circumstances. It's like, no, sometimes it's medically necessary. Given the frequency of the operations, it feels like he was doing it more for money than out of medical necessity. I guess so. Perhaps, yeah. Like it seems like this one is a little more like, you know, just the case is murky. He wasn't like, oh, just performing it when it's absolutely medically necessary. The late third trimester procedure. So yeah, he was fearing for his life.
Federal marshals protected him for 30 months.
Religious
he hired
groups,
a Brinks armored truck just to drive
it happens.
him to work.
Like absolutely.
The FBI had warned him he was being targeted by anti-abortion militants. The harassment campaign intensified when Fox News.
Listen, some of it, like both sides have like some extreme, you know, extreme members, like extreme views. There are. I'm talking about there are both sides of this coin, right? Like both sides can have some actors that have incredibly extreme views on this. Like I'm more of a like, okay, I'm more in the middle, as in like, okay, yeah, I can see how the procedure is necessary and for certain, like, right, like in God, yeah, like I'm kind of in the middle, right? Like I'm like, yeah, I can see like, oh, how it should be allowed because there are circumstances in which it's necessary, and yeah, like absolutely, for various reasons, for medical reasons, for psychological reasons, yeah. But at the same time, yeah, there are some extreme views out there.
Bill O'Reilly
Fox News
began calling him Tiller the Baby Killer
oh
on
my
29
God.
separate episodes between 2005 and 2009.
Tiller the Baby Killer.
O'Reilly compared him to Nazis and said he operated a death mill. As the rhetoric grew more violent, anonymous tips warned the FBI.
On the other hand, this is just a short summary. I don't know. I don't have the whole story. This episode detective might not be going into a lot of detail, so I would have to see like what exactly, like, was it really like, was the doctor really performing these procedures like excessively? Like, was that it? Or I don't know. Like, maybe not.
Man named Scott Roeder would do physical harm to Tiller. On May 31st,
Oh my God.
2009, Roeder waited patiently in the pews at Reformation Lutheran Church. Tiller was serving as an usher, handing out programs to fellow churchgoers. Roeder walked into the foyer, pressed a gun against Tiller's forehead, and pulled the trigger.
No,
One
yeah.
shot, point-blank range. Tiller died instantly. Roeder threatened two church members who tried to stop him, then fled in a blue Ford Taurus. Police caught him 3 hours later, but to many anti-campaigners, he was a hero.
I mean, it's a, you know, it's a very hard topic. There's no, I think a lot of people have very like, right, like the opposite views on it, or they just swing so far that they don't consider like, okay, well, but you know, there is this other side. There are these things to consider. Maybe we shouldn't like also react so like very extremely to this, but you know, like maybe we should be reasonable. Maybe we should like talk about this, discuss it, because it's, yeah, it is a very difficult topic. It does involve two lives, you know. Sometimes when it's like very late trimester, then yeah, like it's not an easy decision to make at any stage, mind you. Okay, my theoretical firearm would be to protect against Christian militants. The moment someone says Christian militants, like that's not. Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, like I don't think these people are sane. Like when the Christian militant phrase comes in to play, I'm like, yeah, those people are not sane. Not exactly. It's like, yeah, it's the people who like very, very extreme on the one end. Yeah, you know, to me, it's like, it's a very serious topic. And I would hope that there could be a very reasonable discussion, in-depth discussion about this. And like, hey, you know, there are circumstances in which it should be allowed because it's necessary, or it's, yeah, like very, very specific circumstances. There are circumstances where, hey, you know, maybe not. Maybe it's dangerous. Maybe, you know, like this is not the right choice. Okay. Let's just do better. Let's just do better in general. Let's just be better. Okay, let's continue. Chris Cornell.
It was May 17th, 2017, and at the Fox Theater in Detroit, Soundgarden was delivering what would become their final performance. Chris Cornell commanded the stage for nearly 2 hours, but something felt off to those watching closely. He staggered across the stage, his movements unusually weak, and by the second song, it seemed like the energy had drained from his body. He missed entire blocks of lyrics, letting the crowd fill in the gaps while he walked off stage mid-performance, leaving his bandmates to play instrumentals.
Why?
Cornell spoke fondly of Detroit throughout the night, repeatedly praising the audience and declaring his love for the city's crowds. Yet, one comment lingered. "I feel bad for the next city," he told the audience after saying nothing could top Detroit. By 11:30 p.m., Cornell was back in room 1136 at the MGM Grand Detroit.
No.
His bodyguard, Martin Kirsten, helped fix his computer and administered 2 prescribed Ativan pills for anxiety. 5 minutes later, Cornell's wife, Vicky, called from Los Angeles, noticing their home lights flickering on and off, something Cornell could control remotely from his phone. When she asked about it, he denied doing it recently, claiming he had done so an hour earlier while still on stage. Cornell's speech was slurred and he kept repeating, "I'm just tired." He complained about technical problems during the show and admitted taking an extra Ativan or 2. Vicky grew increasingly alarmed as his tone shifted, becoming cocky and aggressive, behavior that reminded her of his past struggles with prescription 14 years earlier.
I think it might have been like a combination of meds, just bad I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Earlier. At 12:15 a.m., Vicky contacted Kirsten demanding that he check on her husband. The bodyguard found Cornell's door latched from the inside.
Oh,
Hotel
never
security
mind.
refused to help, saying Kirsten
Never
wasn't
mind. It might have
authorized
been.
to enter, so he kicked the door open.
Yeah,
The
it
bedroom
might have
door
been.
was also latched. In the bathroom, Cornell lay on the floor with blood running from his mouth and a red exercise band around his neck.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was okay, but I thought it was something else. I thought it was an accident, but I don't think it's an accident. So yeah.
The band was secured to a carabiner jammed so tightly into the door frame that it left permanent indentations. By 11:30 a.m.,
What?
doctors had pronounced him dead. Toxicology
God.
reports later revealed he had 4 times the prescribed level of Ativan in his system.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, again, I guess the difficult discussion about like, okay, well, anxiety medication, like should we be taking it? Is it dangerous for us? Well, I mean, I think any medication is dangerous when taken in excess. Like I think any medication should be dosed appropriately. But yeah, I think he was, well, I mean, aside from that, he was just, I think he had I didn't know this I don't know this singer. I don't know this band or anything, but I think it was just a very bad situation. This is pretty horrible what happened to him. Absolutely. Yeah. I think it was just overall a complicated situation for him. I think it was, he just wasn't in great shape. Okay, why am I like leaning to this side? Oh. Okay. Let's continue. Not true. Wait, what's not true? Shit just got dark real quick. This is really horrible what happened to him. Yeah, dose appropriately, not inappropriately. Yeah, I think it's any medication can be dangerous. Heck, like fucking ibuprofen can be dangerous for you. Has any of Mother Nature's drugs killed someone under overdose? So far, can't find information if it did or didn't. Wait, what do you mean? Well, as I said, the human produced, pharmaceutical medication. That's what I mean. Like, any medication, like the pharmaceutical medication. Yeah, like that can, heck, like even supplements, even vitamins. If you have too much of certain vitamin, it can kill you. I think it's like vitamin K or vitamin something. I don't remember which one, but literally like vitamins, just multivitamin. You overdose on a certain vitamin, you can literally like die. Nothing is like nothing is good in excess. Oh, except for matcha latte. Matcha latte is good. Matcha latte is gonna save you. It's gonna cure you of any illness, anything. I'm not a doctor. This is not, consult with a doctor about that. But I'm not an expert, not a doctor, so don't listen to me don't come to me for medical advice. That's a disclaimer. I'm just saying, in my soul, matcha latte heals my soul. So has grown addicted to matcha lattes. Listen, I am not addicted. I can quit whenever I want to. I just don't want to. But yeah, matcha latte just, it warms my soul right here, my heart. It's for my heart. Okay. Brooklyn 99 be like, not a doctor. I'd rather have the magic seal to save me. Magic seal is the only one you can go to for medical advice and to save you. There's never enough magic seal. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my video on Mel's Hole. That one was a crazy story. You guys have to see this. Just go watch it after the stream, but go watch Mel's Hole. Okay, that's the story of Mel's Hole.
The Grainy footage captures everything in real
Death
time.
Note?
Chelino
Wait, as in like Kira? Wait. Wait.
Sanchez is performing at Salon Bugambilias.
Oh, I
in
think I know this
Culiacan,
one. I know this
Sinaloa
one.
On May 15th, 1992. Someone from the crowd hands him a folded piece of paper during Alma Enamorada, and the camera keeps rolling as he reads it.
Yeah. Oh,
His face
God.
drains of color instantly, sweat beating on his forehead as he processes whatever words are written there.
Oh,
The
was
note's
like
contents remain
threaten.
unknown to this day. Lost when Chelino crumpled it up and let it fall to the stage floor. The visible shock on his
shit.
face tells the whole story. His wife,
Uh-oh.
Marcela, later questioned whether it was actually a death threat, suggesting Chelino wouldn't have been foolish enough to continue if he truly believed his life was in immediate danger. Yet the timing makes that impossible to ignore. What happened after the show is what makes this footage so chilling to watch. After midnight, Chelino left the venue with his brothers, a cousin, and several women. Black Chevrolet Suburbans pulled them over with men flashing state police identification cards. They wanted to speak with Chelino specifically, claiming their commander needed to see him.
No, don't go. Oh my God, dude. It's gang assassination. Was it? Was it like Kurt? Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, because it said they did say like, oh, it's, they just kind of, I don't like this.
Chelino got into their vehicle while the others stayed behind. By 6 in the
Yeah,
morning,
he's not-
2 farmers found his body beside an irrigation canal near Highway 15, blindfolded with rope marks on
Oh
his
my
wrists,
God.
with 2 bullets to the back of his head. The investigation never produced arrests or established a clear motive. The footage of that final performance remains the last documented moments of Chelino Sanchez alive and performing. Galen
Okay, so let's skip to level 7 because I'm really curious about level 7, and I will encourage you to watch the rest of the video between level whatever we got to level 4 and level 7. The rest of it you can watch it on Abyssal Detective 2's channel. The link is in the description, but we're gonna skip to level 7. Wait, let me see. Where's level 7? Level 7. Is this level 7? I want to know if it's level 7. Hold up. I think... Is it going to be level 7? No. Wait, hold up. It's very hard to know which one is level 7. Oh, wait, okay. Level 7, yeah. All right, we got it. Level 7. That's the last one.
7. Family's one last photo on Malaysian
No!
flight. Dave Haley pressed his camera button one
I knew I was gonna get that one. I knew it was gonna be that one in level 7. Fuck. I don't want it to be that one. Why? Oh no. Okay.
last time aboard Malaysia Airlines Flight 171. His wife
Oh,
Kim
it's
and
that,
4-year-old daughter Megan smiled from their seats, unaware they had just posed for their final.
Okay, did the kid smile? Debatable. No, not really. But sure. Not central to the story, but she didn't smile.
Photograph. The family was heading to their dream vacation in Malaysia, a trip they had eagerly saved.
Oh no.
The Boeing 777 departed Amsterdam just hours earlier, carrying 298 passengers and crew members towards Kuala Lumpur. The aircraft cruised at 33,000 feet over eastern Ukraine, following an approved flight path that airlines had been using regularly. But suddenly, a Russian-made Buck surface-to-air missile system fired from rebel-controlled territory in eastern Ukraine. The warhead
Oh my
detonated
God.
outside and above the left side of the cockpit, sending over 800 high-energy fragments tearing through the aircraft.
Oh my God.
Cockpit crew died instantly as hundreds of pieces of shrapnel penetrated the forward section.
Jesus.
The front portion of the plane broke away immediately.
Oh my God.
The rest of the aircraft remaining airborne for another 90 seconds before breaking apart completely.
Oh God.
When it crash landed, the wreckage was scattered across a 50 square kilometer area in the Donetsk region. Investigation teams later determined the missile system originated from Russia's 53rd Anti-Aircraft Missile Brigade and had been transported into Ukraine specifically for this operation. All 298 people aboard died, including entire families who had been traveling together. Dave's photograph captured their last moment of normalcy before becoming victims of what international investigators called a deliberate and irreversible act of destruction.
Why was it because I thought, you know, like they claimed at first, right? Like they were claiming that it was an accident or something, right? Like they said like, oh, it wasn't like, oh, we thought it was a war aircraft, like Ukrainian war aircraft. But at first, from what I know, like, oh, there were some like, oh, this was an accident, this was a mistake. But then like, now this is like, oh, that was a deliberate attack. Was that, yeah, like I wondered, like, was that a misfire? Like, because I'm pretty sure, like, I remember something about it, like saying like, oh, it was a misfire. It was like, oh, it was supposed to be, we thought we had the wrong information. We thought this was a military aircraft flying over Ukraine when there was like military activity, whatever. And yeah, but no, it seems like, I don't know, like here he says that it's a deliberate attack or something. Bacon says, I knew of this one because I'm gonna get coffee in my face. Yeah. And shake. It's like caffeine. Like caffeine rush. Bacon says, I knew of this one because I fell asleep on 2 plane crash documentaries. Unlike usual, once they hit the cause, this one kept me awake. Jesus. Even if it was a mistake, it's still unforgivable. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. But not likely it was a mistake. Man, why? Like, it's just, then in that case, like, why this, like a commercial passenger airplane? Okay, we have, I think it's like 1 or 2 more stories. So let's listen to this.
Snapshot of doom. This photograph captures Archduke Franz Ferdinand and his wife Sophie seated in their open-top car moments before the world changed. They're leaving Sarajevo City Hall on June 28, 1914, completely unaware that Gavrilo Princip is standing on a nearby street corner ready to assassinate the Duke. Earlier that morning, a bomb had already bounced off their car, exploding under the vehicle behind them, wounding spectators and officials. Franz Ferdinand had angrily confronted local officials, saying, "So you welcome your guests with bombs?"
Oh my God,
they continued, deciding to visit the injured at the hospital despite warnings it might be dangerous. When staff suggested Sophie stay behind for safety, she refused, saying, as long as the Archduke shows himself in public today, I will not leave him. The driver took a wrong turn into Franz Josef Street. As the car stalled while reversing, Gavrilo Princip stepped forward from the...
I love how there's like, wee. Just photoshopped him like, wee. Because I think that's Photoshop. I don't think this is like, he was like placed there instead of, because that's not the picture. Okay, but anyway.
The sidewalk just 5 feet away.
Or
2 shots rang out.
Jeez.
The first bullet pierced Franz Ferdinand's neck. The second struck Sophie's abdomen.
Oh my God.
She asked her husband what had happened, then collapsed, bleeding. He pleaded desperately, urging her not to die. But both died within the hour. This single moment triggered a chain of events that led to World War I, ultimately claiming between...
Oh, this is it? This is what triggers... Okay, I admit, I did not know that this is what triggered... I mean, maybe, but this is what triggered World War I. What the heck? Oh, I totally forgot about it. Oh my God, it's been years. No, like I probably learned of this, but I totally forgot that this was the reason why World War One started. I did not remember this. Well, now I know. Now I remember. Now I'm gonna remember for the rest of my life, bruh. You should learn your histories on that. Yeah, no, I do. Listen. I think I definitely learned this in school, but at least like in my history class in Poland, like we just focus so much on the part where Poland gets, torn in 3 or 4 between like 3 or 4 countries, right? Like three, I guess 3, because we were like torn between Russia, Germany, and Austria. So yeah, like they always focus on like Poland, right? Like Poland. Oh, okay, Poland was torn apart. We fought here, we fought there. Yeah, and the concentration camps. They cover a lot of, right? Like we focus a lot on Nazi Germany and just how it affected Poland, because it was huge for us, right? Like that's literally what happened. Time to hit the books, Sona. Time to hit the books. I did actually forget that this is what caused the World War One. Okay, let's finish this. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yep. Damn. But yeah, Oh, I didn't play it. Oh shit, sorry. Sorry, but it wasn't. It was just like some videos from the some pictures of the Sona, we can't see. Oh hell. Okay. Let me rewind. Let's see it.
Ultimately claiming between 15 to 22 million
That's what it said.
lives.
That's what it showed.
The total casualties included approximately 9 to 11 million military personnel and 6 to 13 million civilians. An entire generation was essentially wiped out across Europe, and it all started with those 2 fatal shots.
So anyway, this was level 7. Crazy. What? But this is the photos with disturbing backstories. But I wanted the Teletubby. I wanted the Teletubby photo. I guess we're gonna dive into that one later. I think we're gonna dive into... Oh, no. Okay. Creepy Teletubby image backstory. I want to get to that because I was like, the video also had it. Teletubbies in black and white. No, that's not. Oh wait, that's fucking okay. What is this? Why is this here? What happened? Why? So that's one photo. Teletubbies in black and white, the origin of a truly disturbing meme. The internet has long held an obsession with finding the darker elements in kids' cartoons and other children's media, but a few names, yada yada yada. Okay, so the bizarre little piece of internet lore dates all the way back to March 2015. This is not the one that I had in my, I have in my thumbnail, but this is another one. Okay, when a disturbing black and white image of the Teletubbies all lined up in an empty field with vacant expressions and void-like pitch-black eyes begun circulating around various social media. This is fucking scary. What is going on? Why? Okay, let's see. And for one thing, Teletubbies was never filmed in black and white, and the program Teletubbies debuted in 1997, decades after the advent of color photography. Then, of course, actually taking a screenshot of Teletubbies and turning it grayscale doesn't amount to such horrific results. So where in the world did this creepy image come from? Okay, where did this creepy image come from? Not common knowledge. Internet sleuths have long solved the mystery of the Teletubbies. As it turns out, the weird photograph isn't a photograph at all, but an edited screenshot from a certain infamous video game. What video game? I want to know. Also, don't ask the Teletubbies what they did in the 40s. I don't want to know. Okay, so what do we have? Gary's mod. As various users have ascertained. Yeah. Okay. I can't read, apparently. The black and white Teletubbies image was actually created in the popular physics sandbox game Gary's Mod. We have to play this. What? The title allows players to import 3D models and environments to create their own user-generated experiences, and it's birthed a metric ton of other memes over the years. Well, the clues that led various users to this conclusion aren't obvious. They're hard to unsee once pointed out. Some individuals like u/Tetris Wizard and Codmex, I don't know, X, I think. I don't know how to read that. Have noted that the field the Teletubbies are standing on in the image has a subtle repeating pattern that can be traced back to the exact same texture as the commonly used GM flatgrass map in Gary's Mod. What's more, users like Significant Depth 77 have explained that 3D models to the Teletubbies themselves can be found on the Gary's Mod page of the Steam Workshop. I am so playing this. We have to do this later. You know what? Yeah, okay, so this is a different article, but fucking creepy. Let me see if I can find the image. These are conspiracy theories. Okay. Teletubbies hospital photo. I want that one. All right. So we have Reddit. This is the picture that was featured in my thumbnail. So does anyone know the origins and context of this photo, like when it was taken or where it's from? All I can get is it's some group in bootleg Bloomberg, yes. It's some group in bootleg costumes visiting a hospital. Let's see. How is that kid so calm? Yeah, it would be like, what the fuck? What is this? Why? Also, why am I leaning like this? This is weird. This is strange. Can I recalibrate, please? Yes. Okay, here we go. Recalibrated. Recalibrated again. Muzzle tough. Wait. Muzzle tough. Straight in this arm. This arm is like straight always, but this arm is like just doesn't really. I don't know. I have to fix my arms. Okay. So let's see this. Let's see the responses. Also, Teletubbies are coffee is coming for me. I'm an adult and I'm creeped out. Teletubbies always scare me. Okay, let's see. Oh, nice. I see the Dennis Arsenal calendar and feel like it must be Christmas in a UK hospital with Teletubbies visiting children giving gifts. Given Arsenal are based in Islington, a borough of London, UK, I suspect this was taken in Great Ormond Street Hospital, a famous children's hospital in the neighboring borough of Camden. Teletubbies was still broadcast in March 1997 and was nationally popular not long afterwards. So my guess is this was probably from around 1998. It is Great Ormond Street. The local Camden News Journal will likely have reported on it at the time. Okay, so there was an edit. Here's a blog post about Match magazine from the 31st October 1998. The cover mentions a Berg Camp mega poster. Although, okay, so they are, okay, what is this? So I reckon this was after October 98, possibly Christmas 98 charity event. Okay. It was definitely in the UK. I remember seeing a comment on a video with this pic that IDK if it's actually true, but according to them, the boy was sick and had to stay at the hospital. Then later, suddenly, a group of in a Teletubbies outfits came in and started to be cheerful and playful. Hence, they suggest taking a photo with them together, which can be shown here. But what makes this more interesting and eerie is that the family didn't call them or know who they were. Oh, who they were. They just walked in with the Teletubbies suits already, and the staff at the hospital didn't know either. I hope I worded this good enough. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's from the Make a Nightmare. What is this? What Make a Nightmare? I thought it was gonna be like, oh, Make a Wish. Make a Wish Foundation. No, it's Make a Nightmare Foundation for children who aren't deathly ill, but just injured due to their own action. What? Is this true? Like running with scissors, roughhousing, throwing ball in the house, etc. What better way to really send home the lesson when just telling them no didn't work? Oh my god. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I don't know, but well, that's possibly the origin of this picture. I guess the poster indicates that it was from England, somewhere in England. Who the fuck knows? The Teletubby costumes are super holy creepy. Oh wait, I'm on board with that. Yeah, you run with scissors in the house, you deserve to hang out with the creepy Teletubbies. That's the lesson here. Okay, you guys, if you want to see the rest of the Abyssal Detective 2's video, the link is in the description of this video, right? Like description down below. So go subscribe to them, watch that video, watch the rest of the iceberg, and that is it for today. Thank you so much for sitting through this with me. Thank you so much for exploring another dark corner of the internet with me and my new model, and I hope you guys still like it. I still really appreciate that you guys showed up for the debut stream yesterday. There's gonna be another stream, but tomorrow the stream is on Twitch. So tomorrow 6 p.m. Pacific time over on Twitch, I'll be playing Uma Musume, yeah, over there on Twitch. And then I'm gonna be back on, I think, like Wednesday, Thursday. I think I'm gonna be back on Thursday. So let's say I'm gonna be back on Thursday with another creepy video. And yeah, there's definitely gonna be a case on Patreon this time. So Patreon sometime this weekend, and then a case on YouTube back here on Sunday. So thank you guys again. Horse game, let's go. Horse game, let's go. Exactly. Hope and pray you have a great and wonderful day / night and blessed life. Stay safe, stay positive, stay frosty / cozy. Always watch your back and wish you the best of luck out there in the world. Take care now. Peace. David, your comments are so kind always. Like, I always love seeing those and reading the chat messages and the comments, because you can always like put them in such great words, like just kind, super nice words. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream, and you too have a great, wonderful day, wonderful life. I'll see you guys next time. Stay safe out there. Always lock your doors and windows. Bear your hexes. Until the next time. Bye. Wait, did I? Oh, bye. Messing up my outro, as always. Hey, also merch. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Thank you so much for today. This was great. Sorry for like constantly recalibrating the model. I think I have to like build a function in the software that I can like just click it on the Stream Deck and not like, yeah, it's kind of strange, but yeah, thank you so much, you guys. I'll see you the next time.